I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the objection of pricing today. We get this objection a lot, unfortunately, and I want to just help you guys kind of avoid hearing that objection in the very first place. So, first and foremost, we all know that we will be able to afford what we want to afford. These products are not outrageously priced. I, for one, would definitely pay a lot more for them, but just in general, people are always going to find a way to make it work if they want, to purchase something. And Plexus is definitely no different. So what it boils down to is how we're talking to people about it, how we're structuring the conversations. And if you're projecting your own thoughts on the prices onto your customers in a negative way, even if you're not meaning to, this could be why you're receiving this as your most common objection, or receiving pricing objections more than most people. So for instance, if you say phrases like, I know it seems really expensive, but it's not, if you think about it, or these are really expensive, but totally worth it. Like this kind of wording and thought process, or just hesitation to even discuss the price, will cause them to have hesitation, and it kind of frames their own thoughts on the subject. So we really need to build value from the get-go in the products, and how we do that is we tailor our conversations to each customer and let them know exactly what they need these products for their situation in particular. So this means that we're having a very consultative sale approach. We've talked about this a lot in the team page, but this means asking a lot of questions and tailoring the recommendations and discussions for each individual person. So carefully explaining out why we're recommending the product based on what they have told us, and making it very, very personal for them, and tying it back into everything that they told us that they wanted their desired results to be. So this means no one-size-fits-all solution, no copy and pasted conversations with people. Because if a friend feels like you're recommending what you would recommend to literally everyone else that ever comes to you asking for Plexus, if you're very quick to make recommendations and don't take time to get to know their goals, their health, their current situation, they're not truly going to understand why they need these products or what these products are going to do for them in particular. And they're much, much more likely to focus on price. So you haven't built value in that situation. You haven't made them see their need for the products in that situation. And this also means holding the price discussion last. Never sending them to your website to look at pricing, always having that pricing discussion one-on-one. They shouldn't even be given your website until they know that they're buying from you and they already know which way they're buying from you. So by building value and explaining out exactly what they need, setting up all the expectations up front, the price discussion will definitely be a breeze. And they'll already know what they want, that they want it to at this point. So then we would lay out the pricing for them. And I always lay out all three options and let them, and kind of focus everything on preferred and ambassador. I always tell them that buying retail is silly. I kind of make a joke about it and say I don't sell any retail, but it's kind of like going to a sale and asking to pay the full price. I mean, that's dumb. So we don't do it. But should you still get pushback on the price at this point, I like to use the feel, felt, found method. So it's kind of sympathizing them, telling them something along the lines of, I felt the same way in the beginning, but I found that once I started taking the products, I cut out so much unnecessary food, coffee. I was going to take out all the time, drive-thrus, that my products actually came out free for me in the end, and I ended up saving a little money by taking them. So they definitely are effective and they definitely work. And then this is also the best time to kind of explain the ambassador program to them if they are having a price hesitation. Explain to them that it just takes 3 preferred customers or 3 ambassadors in their first month to cover their products. And they have a whole month to do that. Everybody on earth knows 3 people that want to lose weight. Everybody does. So this is not a hard sell. So I really, really hope this helps you guys. So please just kind of evaluate how you're framing your pricing discussions with your customers and always redirect that conversation when it comes up. So if they're starting straight off the bat asking what are the prices, you know that they're going to have some price hesitation, and that you definitely need to redirect that conversation and be prepared at the end to talk to them, but build value in the meantime. Anytime that somebody asks me pricing straight away, I always tell them that I'm sorry, I can't quote a price to them because I don't know exactly what I'm recommending yet. And I have to be able to recommend, have to be able to ask them a bunch of questions and make the recommendations before I even know what products I'm quoting price on. So I hope that this helps you guys. Definitely just make sure that you're not putting any hesitation or any kind of, thoughts projected onto your customers in regard to the prices.